It was my asset's brother. I just want to make sure.
This episode puts Haverford squarely in the spotlight, and wow, his philosophy is as dangerous as it is twisted. On the surface, he sells Cyrus and the Iranians this neat little package: give Iran nuclear capability, and somehow, it will bring balance. The logic? If Iran possesses nuclear power but never uses it, Cyrus would stand as a national hero, a figure of moderation. It's dressed up as peace through strength, an international gesture that looks almost believable, but peel back the layers and you see the truth. Haverford isn't chasing peace. He's engineering catastrophe. His real objective was to make Iran a legitimate nuclear threat, so volatile that Israel and the United States would have no choice but to strike. This obsession goes back decades. Haverford has carried with him the ghosts of American tragedy, the Vietnam War's staggering losses, and especially the 1983 Beirut barracks bombing, which killed more Marines in one day than any battle since World War II. To him, Iran has always been the faceless enemy behind it all. The fact that America never unleashed overwhelming retaliation haunts him. So in his mind, granting Iran nuclear power was never about stability. It was the spark, the match that would ignite the war he's been waiting his whole life to fight. And the terrifying part? Haverford doesn't want a simple conflict. He wants annihilation. He dreams of dominoes falling until the US is forced to drop its first atomic bomb since Hiroshima and Nagasaki, erasing Iran completely, and this is where Ben draws the line. He calls Haverford out for what this plan really is: not justice, but genocide. Millions of innocent lives would be erased in the name of vengeance. It's a chilling confrontation because Haverford doesn't back down. Instead, he turns it on Ben, insisting they're more alike than Ben wants to admit. That he tells Ben they're both men who reject authority, who trust their own version of right and wrong so completely that they'll act outside the rules. And in a way, he's not wrong. Ben was dishonorably discharged for executing a CIA operative tied to ISIS, an act outside the lines of command. Both men are outlaws, but the difference is everything. Ben still has a moral line. Haverford erased his long ago. And that tension, two men cut from the same cloth but pulled in opposite directions, is what makes this showdown so powerful. Rafe even hammers it home: Ben isn't just fighting enemies abroad. He's fighting himself. And that's why he's such a wild card in this universe. You never quite know which side of the line he'll land on. As the episode builds to its final act, the focus shifts. Out of Haverford's ashes rises a new direction for Ben. We get the return of Hank Dashaw, who steps into the picture as a key player moving forward. He offers Ben a chance to step into Ground Branch. At first, Ben resists. He's burned out, fed up with the CIA, and ready to walk away. But then comes that final gut punch scene. Ben sits for the lie detector test, the one moment where he has to face himself. They ask, "Why do you want to join?" His answer cuts right through the noise: "Because I belong there." The machine doesn't flicker. It's the truth. That single moment ties his whole journey together. We've watched Ben lose everything: his world, his partner, even pieces of his own humanity. And now, we watch him step into who he's destined to be, even if it means diving deeper into the shadows. It's brilliant because it circles back to the Terminal List Season 1. Back then, we already knew where Ben would end up. Dark Wolf doesn't just fill in the blanks, it gives us the why. It shows us how a man, James Reese, once trusted with his life, could become someone Reese would later see as an adversary. That's character development at its absolute best. The finale doesn't just close a chapter, it kicks the doors wide open. Will Season 2 follow Ben and Dash as the next power duo in this universe? Will Rafe keep walking that fine line, pushing back against the system while still backing Ben? And how deep will this story go into the dark world of Ground Branch? One thing's clear: Dark Wolf isn't just a spin-off. It's essential. It redefines one of the franchise's most complex characters and raises the stakes for everything still to come. But here's what I want to hear from you. Was Haverford's plan doomed from the start? Or could his domino theory have actually succeeded in some twisted way? And what do you make of Ben's decision to join Ground Branch? Is it redemption, or just another step into the darkness? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because we've got plenty more Terminal List theories and deep dives on the way.